Migrants from Central American countries who have been waiting at the Mexico border hoping for passage into America are now getting desperate. With no passage to the US and no relief in sight in Mexico, these migrants are stuck in a limbo. They are ready to do whatever it takes to escape the life of misery back home. And these desperate times are now leading to desperate measures, which resulted in some rather chaotic scenes at the US-Mexico border. Take a look.
Hundreds of migrants running away from the US border. Their mouths are covered, their eyes are watering, and they're struggling to breathe. These migrants were escaping the tear gas shells lobbed by the US riot police at the Mexico-US border. Clashes broke out after a group of migrants tried to jump the wall between United States and Mexico. Officers from the American side hurled gas canisters, causing a riot in the border town of Tijuana in Mexico.
We were walking and telling them not to throw tear gas at us because we were not doing anything. And they started throwing bombs at us. All the police and cameramen were there.
More than 5,000 migrants have been camping in and around a sports complex in Tijuana after making their way through Mexico in the last few weeks. Frustrated at being stuck in no man's land, these migrants decided to march towards the border. But the United States perceived this march as a threat and responded accordingly.
When we went to that side, they started throwing tear gas at us, and there were many children who fainted, many young children fainted. My daughter also got gassed, pregnant women and many men also fainted. There were some press members who helped throwing water to the children, and there was a child who was hardly breathing, and a person from the press grabbed him and took him away.
Mexico too clamped down on these protesters. Authorities clamped down on the rioters and arrested close to 40 people. Mexico also promised to immediately deport those migrants who violently tried to enter the United States of America. These clashes led to the United States temporarily shutting the border between the two countries. Barbed wire and barricades were put up at one of the busiest border crossings in America, causing traffic to pile up. Hours after the clashes, Donald Trump took to Twitter and reiterated his stand. He tweeted, and I quote, "Mexico should move the flag-waving migrants, many of whom are stone-cold criminals, back to their countries. Do it by plane, do it by bus, do it any way you want. But they are not coming into the United States of America. We will close the border permanently if need be. Congress, fund the wall." For over a month now, thousands of men and women from Central American countries have been marching towards the United States. They're trying to escape poverty, violence, and poor living conditions back home, all with the hope of a better future in the United States of America. Bureau Report, World is One.